Good evening. You are watching News Mongolia on MNB World. I'm your host, Dagitstusum Bimtsering. For our top stories, under the auspices of the President of Mongolia, the Mongolian Business Women's Association organized the first World Investment Forum. Rock band The Who was presented with the Hangert Award. Long-distance runner Muhtaya Baishtsakt set a new national record at the Gold Coast Marathon in Australia, finishing 4th. For other news, stay tuned. Under the auspices of the President of Mongolia, the Mongolian Business Women's Association organized the first World Investment Forum at the Government Palace in Ulaanbaatar on July 9th. The forum was designed to foster and develop bilateral relations between government officials, private organizations, local businesses, and Mongolian business owners abroad.
Around 500 attendees, including business owners, investors, government officials, academics, and non-governmental organizations representatives, gathered at the main hall of the Government Palace. During the forum sessions, presentations were given on agriculture, mining, green development, small and medium enterprise development, and exports.
A lot of business and investment forums are green, but this is the first of World Mongols Forum. We proposed for this forum that we are just gathering and collecting this all Mongols who is living this in their sphere in the whole world abroad. Yes, and a lot of Mongolian people live in foreign countries, and also they are living for a long time, and they are missing Mongolians and native countries also. And so we are talking about that we have to collect all this world Mongols who wants to support the Mongolian development.
We are here in the conference to find investment of Mongolians in the world. It's a very nice conference, first forum in Mongolia.
The forum was held to create a platform for investors and businesses to engage with Mongolia on recent developments and business opportunities, including the government's vision for state development projects, investment in the country's sustainable development goal projects, including the green economy, the financial sector, and partnership in corporate social responsibility initiatives. Networking opportunities were provided with attendance by speakers and delegates, as well as a sub-meeting with officials, developers, and entrepreneurs.
Right now, I'm handling the sub-meeting and the Mongolian green development and policy. Around 32 countries and more than 300 people. For example, Japan and Canada and America. I think from Germany, they're very delighted to come to the Green Development Forum.
By providing opportunities for government officials, local and overseas business owners, and investors to collaborate and network, the organizers hope that the forum will help to solve issues such as air pollution, community development, green development, technological advancement, education, and more. The forum is said to be organized every 2 years. Dagitstusum Bimtsering reporting for MNB World.
On July 8th, the International Union of Non-Governmental Organizations Eurasian People's Assembly started in Ulaanbaatar.
The assembly includes more than 600 members from 44 Eurasian countries. The assembly works on issues such as trade, business, culture, sports, education, arts, and other humanitarian spheres.
Today we had a meeting at the Mongolian National Chamber of Commerce where we discussed business opportunities and Mongolian integration into Eurasia. Today we also organized the Women's Roundtable. Through these events we are opening the days of the Eurasian People's Assembly. During these days, the Women's Roundtable dedicated to women's influence on society was held in our Center of Science and Culture of the Russian Federation. We are really glad that a part of this event was held today at our center.
Previous Eurasian People's Assembly meetings have been held in India, the United Arab Emirates, Serbia and Bulgaria. The main purpose of the assembly is to formulate the public integration model of the Great Eurasian Partnership of Peoples based on spiritual and moral principles for the sake of peace and harmony through the development of multilateral cooperation and public diplomacy. The Eurasian People's Assembly holds the days of the assembly in Mongolia until July 14th.
Now let's take a look at a story on music and entertainment. One of the successful music and rock acts of Mongolia, The Who, was presented with the Hangard Award on July 8th. The Hangard Award is given to the nation's best artists and to those who have demonstrated exemplary results in their respective fields and is awarded by the Ulaanbaatar City Administration. The Who performs in what they've dubbed as a Hunu rock style and have toured in more than 10 countries.
The band's name comes from the Hunu, or the Hans. They play folk-inspired music arranged as modern heavy metal. The Hans used to play a musical instrument that researchers say is a predecessor of the modern-day horsehead fiddle, an instrument featured by the Who.
I'm very happy and delighted that our band has received the Honorable Hangard Award. It means that our country recognizes our contributions and hard work. We did not really expect to receive such an award. We've conducted 4 to 5 years of research and preparation to establish this rock band.
The Who's 2 music videos have been shared for 9 months on different national and international platforms. They became the first Mongolian act to lead the iTunes audio parade, and their music videos for the songs What Is It and Wolf Totem have hit more than 90 million views on YouTube.
It's amazing. Our first tour was very successful. We performed in 23 cities in 13 European countries. The 8 of us were very happy when we were on the same stage as amazing artists who have been performing on the world's most famous stages. The audience were very emotional. Now we're beginning a 9-month North American tour. Actually, our plans are set a year ahead. On September the 13th, our first album, The Gerik, will be officially released.
On June 2019, the band performed at European music festivals in Germany, France, and Great Britain.
Now let's take a look at the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Long-distance runner Muhtaja Baishtacht set a new national record at the Gold Coast Marathon in Australia, finishing 4th. The 26-year-old international sports master secured a Tokyo Olympic spot earlier this year by claiming 6th place in the Hong Kong Marathon.
The Alter Sports Committee athlete completed the 40 kilometers course in 2 hours, 29 minutes and 18 seconds, 6 minutes faster than her time in Hong Kong. With her new personal record set, Muhtaja met the requirements for Olympic qualification for the second time in 6 months. Competing internationally since 2014, the Tokyo Games will be Muhtaja's second Olympics as she represented her country in Rio de Janeiro. In her Olympic debut, she completed the race in 2 hours and 43 minutes. A 5-time champion of the Ulaanbaatar Marathon, she holds national records in 5 distances in track and field, the 3, 5, 10, 21-kilometer marathons. Byamchao Tsivinravtang finished 11th in the men's Gold Coast Marathon after completing the course in 2 hours and 15 minutes. This is the 29-year-old Asian Championship bronze medalist's personal and season best time. Yuta Shitara from Japan won first place in the men's race, while Kenya's Rota Tanui claimed gold in the women's race with a record 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 56 seconds.
And here's the weather forecast for the world's major cities. Well, that's all for now. We'll see you tomorrow with more news. For more stories and updates, you can follow MNB World on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.